Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 363 of the show with no name. I'm your humble host, Nick, and in today's episode, we're going to be back out at the Kummer Cemetery. I have a number of people to talk about in this episode, so let's get into it. I'm going to start this episode off today talking about Mary Ann Wade Jefferson. And she was born sometime in the year 1824 in Vermont. And she would pass away on September 27th, 1896 in Washington. She was 71 years old. I found a page in a book that spoke her name briefly, and the book's called The History of the Big Bend Country. And it reads, "So far we have spoken only of the settlers of eastern Douglas County, or that portion lying east of the Grand Coulee. We have found that while practically the first settlers came in 1883, there were a few stockmen in the county prior to that time. In that portion of the county west of Grand Coulee, we find that before 1883, there had never been a white settler. To Mr. Platt Corbaley belongs the distinguished honor of being the first to locate west of the coulees. He came in April 1883 and took up his residence just north of Badger Mountain and only a couple miles southwest of the present-day town of Waterville. With Mr. Corbaley were his wife and his wife's mother, Mrs. Mary Jefferson. Her daughter, Nellie Jefferson Corbaley, is also buried here, and she was born on March 2nd, 1861 in Wisconsin. She would pass away on March 6th, 1903 at the young age of 42 in Waterville, Douglas County, Washington. Platt Corbaley would end up remarrying later on, and he would be buried with his other wife in a different cemetery, but he leaves behind his wife, his mother-in-law, and two daughters that are buried at the Kummer Cemetery as well, one of them being Coral Corbaley. And she was born on August 21st, 1898 in Washington. And she would pass away on September 17th, 1899 in Seattle. She was just a year old. It turns out she got really sick and ended up in a hospital where she would pass away. Her sister, Florence Helen Corbaley, would pass away at the young age of 4 years old. She was born on April 29th, 1894, and she would pass away on July 6th, 1898 at the young age of 4 in Waterville, Douglas County, Washington. Her cause of death was diphtheria. Dr. Hollingshed was called Tuesday to prescribe for Florence, the interesting 4-year-old daughter of Platt Corbaley. Florence had been complaining of sore throat and difficulty swallowing, and as soon as Dr. Hollingshed made an examination of the case, he pronounced it diphtheria. The little girl rapidly grew worse and died last night. The county commissioners in session have taken rigid measures to prevent the further spread of the deadly disease. The Waterville Empire Press, dated Thursday, July 7th, 1898.